Hello,
Now,
everyone. Now we're live. Hey, everyone. It is I, your SGW guy, Jay Anch. To my side, there is FP False Paranormal himself. We are your hosts with the most, bringing you another edition of Outside the Box Live. Now, just gonna wait for everyone to join the show. Okay, we are live on Instagram. Awesome. So, just want to give a shout out here. We got, let's see. So, welcome to all of you who are joining the platforms, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, or now Instagram. If you're joining us from other than, if you're joining us from other than, YouTube. What's up, Billabong? Hey guys, how are you? Thank you for being here tonight. We're gonna have another awesome show. Now, again, if you're not joining us from YouTube, if you're joining us from either Facebook or Instagram, we may or may not be able to see your comments, your posts. So please, I encourage you to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to put the information up very shortly. It's youtube.com/at SGW Entertainment NEPA. We're going to put that up on the screen momentarily. Now, we do got some guests. Hopefully, will show up tonight. So here's what we're gonna do. Right now, me and FP. Okay, so if you love the show and you want to throw a little bit of support, there's that QR code up in the left-hand side. Now, click that. And whatever you'd like to donate, we will use towards in the future when we buy gift cards or when we go on the road travel. That'll help cover the gas. Okay, it will always stay in with the for the show for SGW. Now, first and foremost, I want to give a shout out. I don't know if she watches, but I just found out tonight that my niece got engaged. Her boyfriend proposed. She said yes. Now, who knows when it's going to be, but they are an engaged couple now. So, congratulations to Luke and Elena. Also, this past weekend, last week I told you guys that my aunt passed away. Okay, what's up, Mark? So last Friday, I got the news. My aunt from Rochester, she passed away. We had her viewing and funeral yesterday. It's something that family really only gets together when there's a wedding or a funeral. Seems to be the whole thing. Now, but I do want to say part of that though, I was reunited with my cousins. I did send them a link to watch the show tonight, or when they can because they have kids. Zach, Kyle, if you guys are watching or will be watching, it was great seeing you guys again, and I got your cell numbers. We're gonna keep in touch because the one thing is, family is family's family, whether it's blood or not. But I'm just saying, family's family, and I've learned not that I didn't learn it, but I just forgot about it for a while. Whether it's a family member or if it's a friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, or just a friend, we don't know what the future holds. If you have to tell somebody something, tell them today, because you don't know if they're going to be here tomorrow. Not trying to sound morbid or anything, but it's just we don't know what happens in the future. Okay, so on a note, if tell that person you care, whether it's family, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, daughter, whoever. Okay. So also, Check out, I'm sporting the new Outside the Box t-shirt. Get it on the Shop Zone. We're going to put that link in the description for everyone. Yeah, I know I can't post channels. I know. Check out the Shop Zone. We got some good things going on over at the Shop Zone. Like for one, this t-shirt. Get yours today. All the shirts are under $30. Okay, depending on the size, might be $29.95, but I did not pass the $30 mark. Just to cover the cost and a little bit of the production, that kind of thing. So we'll talk about the Shop Zone later. Now, last week, I'm going to go back 2 weeks. I didn't get a chance to talk about this last time. Thank you, 8 people that are showing steady in the 8, 6 or 8. I can't say 6. 2 weeks ago, I went to a place called Notice, the Gyro King 2.0. It's a food truck located in Exeter, right across from the Exeter Turkey Hill. And it's Greek and Mediterranean food. Well, I got this gyro. And someone said it's not pronounced, just pronounced gyro. Okay. How would you call it? Gyro, gyro. This thing, if you watch the show, watch the video, it was massive. It was I can switch myself now. Oh, cool. This thing was massive and very filling. It, of course, gyro, however you call it, is made of lamb, and you got nice thick pieces in there. And yeah, it was. And I like a lot of tzatziki sauce, and you get a lot of tzatziki sauce. Okay, I had to eat this damn thing with a fork and knife first before I could actually jam it and eat it like with my 2 hands, because that's how big this sucker was. And I'm going to put the link here in the description. I'm going to put the link to that video in case you did not see it in the chat. And again, guys and gals that are watching this outside of the YouTube spectrum, you might not see this. So please, if you're watching this from another platform, I encourage you to like and subscribe to the channel. You can find it. I'll put that link up too. Also, it's www.youtube.com/@SGW Entertainment NEPA. And also, the weather's starting to break, guys. So when we're going to start going hitting cemeteries with false paranormal NEPA. I encourage you to. I'm going to put his link up in the description tonight too. Please like and subscribe to his channel. If you love paranormal, check out his channel. Happy Saturday, Bellingham. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing good. Hope that hubby yours is recouping too.
Actually, I have a shout out to Jay when you're ready.
Oh, go ahead. Take it away, FP.
I have a shout out to you, my friend, because that lasagna that you made was absolutely delicious.
Oh, good. I meant to ask how did it turn out?
Perfect. Let's see what happened, guys. Is the house I moved into in 2015, for some reason, had all the major appliances, just minus an oven. We have a stove top and everything else, microwave, this and that, air fryer, just no oven. So I had my good buddy Jay here help me out and bake 2 lasagnas up for the family today, and they turned out perfect.
Awesome. I'm glad. I was going to ask how that turned out, because with an electric oven, it's different from a gas oven. So timed it. I did it 4:25. I started for an hour and a half just to be sure, and then because we were talking 2 big trays, so the inside, like the middle, was still a little bit. So I did it for another 20, and I took the tops off so it could kind of crust the cheese on top and melt the cheese on top.
Yep.
It looked very good, so I wanted to see. I did want to check out how that did.
Oh, that came out really good.
Awesome. But yeah, notice the Gyro King. Whether you catch him out, Fred, he does. And whether you check him out in Exeter or over in Wilkes-Barre Township in the old Kmart shopping or in the Kmart parking lot. I think there's a Sheets or Wawa's getting built. I can't remember which one, but they're going to either build a Wawa or a Sheets in that parking lot too. But he's over on the corner. Now he has a food. Now his is a food cart. We're in Exeter. It's the actual food truck. All right, throw out shout out guys to you tenor that are showing steady. Thank you. We appreciate it. All right, it's coming. Okay. Then last week, I did a takeout review for last week. And last week, now it's called Yummy Yummy Chinese in Exeter. It's on Wyoming Ave. And they don't have they have like a little table in the corner, so if you do want to eat there, but it's mostly for takeout. I got the General Tao's chicken, and what I did was, and I just put that link in the description too, or in the chat too, for that one. So now their combos come. It's the General Tao's chicken. They put some broccoli, onion, whatever they put in it. I don't know, but it tastes good. Usually get pork fried rice and an egg roll. Now, I just wasn't rice hungry, so I flipped it for the lo mein and added the lo mein noodles. So I just put that in the chat so you can see how that video, or just go to our YouTube. Okay, I just got a chat. I just got a response from my one cousin. He's like, "Yeah, we can do that." So he's willing to be on the show down the road. Up. Now, Michelle from Simple Ceremonies of NEPA. She was in on the show 2 weeks ago, or was it 2 weeks ago? They're watching tonight's the first night of WrestleMania. So if you guys want to talk about WrestleMania wrestling, we could open that door up too. But yeah, Yummy. First time I saw it, I had to laugh at the name Yummy Yummy Chinese, but it's a good catchy name. It is a good catch name. And that's the link to the Notice the Gyro King. I do have it in the chat. So
sorry about that.
So yeah, let's kick it off. FP, do you have anything? Do you have any topics per se that you want to talk about tonight?
I've just been following a lot of what's been going on in the news and stuff. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, we can do news. See, I haven't watched the news lately, so I don't even know what's up in the news lately. Let's see what kind of scandals are out there that talk about really quick here. If I can. Okay, we'll go back to 93 to 2001 with President Bill Clinton. President Bill Clinton was accused by the House of Representatives and impeached for perjury and obstruction of justice for lying under oath about consensual sexual relations with a member of his staff, Monica Lewinsky. Yeah, a lot of people remember that one. Clinton was acquitted by the Senate and remained in office for the rest of his term. Clinton subsequently was cited for contempt of court by the Arkansas Law Association, agreed to a 5-year suspension for practicing law in Arkansas. That was 1998. Ronald Blackley, Chief of Staff to Secretary of Agriculture, was sentenced to 27 months for perjury in case involving improper gifts that also included espionage or SPY. Secretary ESPY was found not guilty. It was David Watkins, director of the Office of Administration, used the White House helicopter Marine One to fly to a nearby golf course for an afternoon game, ostensibly to check out security issues. Watkins later admitted it was just to play golf and resigned. That's what the executive branch. No, actually, no. Fred just chimed in about if people that I can't see that are watching us on social media. No, I was actually. We were at the point where I was heard about the earthquake.
Yes.
We were either going up to the cemetery for the second half of the viewing for like the funeral part, or we were at Leggio's, which Leggio's in Wilkes-Barre on 315. I didn't feel anything, but my other cousin lives in New Jersey, and they felt the aftershock.
Okay.
An aftershock. So they didn't, they didn't feel the initial, and I didn't. Now, a couple people I work with who live down near in the Pocono area, they were talking about it. So I don't know if they actually felt it like an aftershock or the actual earthquake itself. The last time there was an earthquake that I remember was, oh God, I was still working at Arby's. So that was a long time ago. And it was during the week. And we just opened the store. So it was around like in between 10 and 10:30, maybe in between 10 and 11. Now some of our equipment we're on wheels. So I'm standing there and kind of felt the room move. And I thought to myself, I thought I was getting dizzy like myself for some reason. But I look and I see one of the pieces of equipment rolling a little bit. So I go to the other manager. I'm like, hey, did you see that? He goes, did you see? He goes, yeah. We're like, what the hell happened? So even cars were cut up on the drive-thru saying, did you feel that? Did you feel that? We're like, yeah, we don't know what happened at that point. So we were thinking because where Arby's in Kingston is, and a lot of those properties are built on the old mines, over the mines. So we thought at first maybe one of the mines collapsed or something with the mines. But then, like shortly after we found out, no, it was actually an earthquake, and it was around. I want to say somewhere near Philly or around Philly, but we felt it up here in Kingston. Hey Lou, what's going on, buddy? You felt the earthquake in Clearfield, PA. Saying here, vibration and lights flickered. That was it, thankfully. I haven't seen it. Lou, I was wondering about you. I was thinking about you a couple times. Wondering how you doing? How's that new grandchild of yours? How's being a grandpa? It's been a while since I heard from you. Hope everything is okay and good. Tonight I'm jamming on Black Cherry Propel Water.
Tonight I'm drinking unhealthy regular Pepsi.
You and that damn Pepsi. Let's see what else here. Marcus, hey guys, what's up, Marcus? I'm headed to Pittsburgh on Monday for a baseball game on Monday. I think I'm getting a sandwich from Primani Brothers after the game. Yes. Now we have a Primani Brothers. They opened up a second location over up in Dixon City. I have not been there. If I go to Primani Brothers, I want to go to Pittsburgh and be the original location. Yep, we're doing good, Lou. Everything's good on our end. Fred's chiming in. Nice, great food at Primani. I'm just reading for the people that are watching us on the platforms that don't see that might not see the chat. We got 12 strong so far. Thank you, everyone. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. Please subscribe to the channel.
And hit that like button.
Subscribe, hit that like button. Subscribe. We're going to put up right now for a little bit. Like and follow FP's channel. There's the link. There's on the screen for you people that are watching on social media. That it's not being YouTube, I should say. See if any of our see how we're doing on Facebook. I'm gonna go on my profile just to check really quick. That's where I see. That's where I see that's where most of our fans are showing from. Let's see. Nothing active yet on the. Usually, I can't see the Facebook numbers until after. But let's take a look. I can check it on the phone really quick. Nah. Nobody's chiming in yet on Facebook. Well, at least on the profile. Doesn't mean no one's checking in and out. Anyway, okay. Let's see. My cousin Zach said, "Break a leg." Yeah, it was. I gotta say, it was nice meeting up with with family I haven't seen in years. They got families of their own. It was nice overall. It was nice seeing everybody. Now under the terms, not so great, but it is. Death is a part of life. And I'm going to hit actually the False Paranormal group on Facebook to see if a couple people are watching on the False Paranormal NEPA group. So thank you to those that are checking us there. We appreciate it. We also invite you to like and subscribe to like the False Paranormal NEPA page by just hitting go to the top there where it says grouped by False Paranormal NEPA. Let's go back to the Instagram. See how we're doing there. I really need to bookmark that. I don't know if we're live yet on the threads, but we are live on the live video. No, we did do that. So where am I? I know I saw it before. I know we're there. I just can't find it now because I just can't find it. Let's do home. Unless it just doesn't hang there. I don't know. All right. Go ahead. Okay. Anyway, back to the show here. With the weather starting to break again, like I was saying, we will be going out hitting the cemeteries, but we will be going cemeteries, abandoned places, but we will be doing it from FP's channel, not on mine. FP, so please like and subscribe to FP's channel. We want to get his subs up there. He also puts on other great content other than the cemeteries.
Yeah, we like to go to a lot of historical areas also,
Uh,
like mine shafts and
okay, I just want to give a shout out really quick. Not to, Skeeter, he's watching WrestleMania. What's up, Skeeter? Hey, any of you guys that are watching WrestleMania tonight, if you want to just chime in and give us some updates, please do. Dusty, Dusty, Kyle's wife, Erica. Hi, Erica. Nice to meet you. I'm sorry I didn't get to see you yesterday. I understand you were you were back watching
actually,
kids. Your cousin Kyle's wife. So that means your cousin through family too. Yep. I look forward to bringing him on the show. When he's ready to. Definitely. We're all family here. And let's see.
Richard made a comment last week, guys. I must admit, honestly, on here, I looked and I sounded like crap because my internet was jacked up, and honestly, I was I was not myself last week. I was in outer space. But no, as far as a new camera, I'm still just using my phone, but I did get a new lighting source, so that the lighting is what's actually helping out me now.
How does
And
that work? Because I was thinking when we start doing the when we start going out and doing the cemeteries, I saw that in Walmart. And I'm thinking, I'm sure you could probably connect it to our EME cameras
yeah,
because I think it connects to the tripod itself.
yeah.
But yeah, something I might pick up down the road. Dusty though, or Erica, Dusty, Erica. Um, thank you for chiming in. I appreciate it, and and welcome to the family. I know you and Kyle have been married for a couple of years now, but like I was telling, um, our cousin Zach. 9 out of 10, I'm the last person to find out what happens in his family, what goes on. Um, yeah, so I'm the last really person to know. So you now. Oh, speaking of the eclipse.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of the eclipse, I'm still on bereavement. I don't go back to work till Tuesday, so it's the eclipse supposed to hit around I think 3 o'clock. I'm gonna do a live stream and I'm gonna try and stream it from one of our local TV sites like WNEP 60 ABC, or someone something that way because I want to bring that to light too. I want to be show something with that going on.
Yeah,
Um,
there's a lot of conspiracy behind that whole thing. A lot of people saying the world's over after the eclipse.
Fred, I just read your comment really quick, and I'm like, wait a minute. Every time for those that aren't for those that are watching us outside of Facebook or YouTube, says yeah, Mark, definitely we love spending time in the strip district while visiting Pittsburgh. Love the area. Well, I read it wrong quick, and I thought it said like strip club. I was like the what? Wait a minute. But no, I looked at it quick. I'm like strip what? Wait a minute. Um, but yeah, it's thank you to the people that are watching the show, whether it's here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Oh, the P Diddy. See, they're talking about the P Diddy situation. Allegedly, because now these are only alleged crimes so far, because no crimes have been brought to the courts. So these are all alleged. So let's just get that clear. So YouTube's happy, everybody's good. But
Good.
yeah, P Diddy, uh, that he, if it's true, he's done for. He
Oh yeah,
really is. He's done for, and it's not only him.
we're looking good on you. We're looking good now on Instagram. We are still live on Instagram. Um, so to all of our Instagram people, thank you very much. Appreciate it for hanging with us tonight. See, did I want to show anybody anything? That's a good question. Since we talked last week, I was FP was having some internet connection issues. I found out my aunt passed away, so I was, I was not, and I was thrown off. But let's see, what am I looking for here?
Yeah, last week was probably one of our worst shows ever. It was horrible.
We still connected about 130 people all together throughout the whole platform.
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
So, yeah, I'm going to put the link there. If you go to sgwentertainment.com/SGW Shop Zone, we're going to take a look at. I'm going to show you. I did do now, as you can see, this is our original outside the box shirt that I'm wearing right now, and it's actually the material. It's a nice, comfy material. It's
Cheers, Richard. The guy in the comment. No, I was just reading the comments. Richard says, "Cheers to the Pepsi." So, here we go.
Oh, Richard's doing a Pepsi. Yeah, I do Pepsi when there's no Coke around. Okay, so what I'm going to show you right now, it's our actual outside the box. Here, I'm going to just remove that for a minute. So everybody could see. We have different colors. Here, let's see. Let's show it in the black. Black with the red type outside the box live. If you guys, let's see. How can I blow this up? There's a microphone, and it says Saturday nights at 9 p.m. That's going for $27.95. Now it goes. We have sizes from sizes small to 5X. So, but what I've done with the shirts is to keep everything under $30. Like even the highest I think is $29.95. That's for like a 5X. I take a 5X. I like it a little bit bigger. So we also have our co-host shirt, FP and SGW. Let's see what the backside says. Outside the box, our YouTube link, join the fun. So yeah, if you guys love the show, be a supporter by sporting the merch. Now, also, which is really cool, I like here. Where did I put it? Oh, under the home and car. So we got the apron, and that's even that's 25, so that's not even over 30. Apron for the husband, the wife, or boyfriend, girlfriend, guy, girl. Dark Valley Podcast mugs, Simple Ceremony mugs, and check out the False Paranormal mug. It has a picture of FP's cat. That's his brand is the brand logo icon is the cat. And so yeah, check it out, guys. We have a lot of great stuff, and I know. Let's see what I have on the back of my car, and you guys who drive need to get. Need to get a. Here's our outside the box plate frame. Okay. Show off the show outside the box. Your SGW guy, False Paranormal, Live Talk Saturday nights. And here's how it would look on the back of the car, or if you have front of the car. Let's see. Also, our third co-host, Sarah from Dark Valley Podcast. If you like stuff like that, check her out. Facebook.com/Dark Valley Podcast. You can get a license plate for that, or again, False Paranormal NEPA. That's with FP Sports. Do home cooking shows, local eats and takeouts. So yeah, SG Entertainment itself with everything. Let's see here. SG Entertainment Restaurant Connection. So if you like the merch, if you like the show, support us by buying the merch or by clicking that QR code up in the corner of your screen. You know, $5, $6, $2, $3, whatever you would like to help support the show with, we appreciate. That way they will go from what we're going to use that for is, again, when we go out, I plan. I'm on vacation the week of June 9th. So that's when FP we're going to go. We're going to Lehigh Valley. We're going to Yakos. We're taking a road trip. We are going to take a road trip down to check out Yakos. Okay, we have a Speedy Clacks on 27. Thank you for watching the show and chiming in. What are your guys' thoughts on the whole P. Diddy situation? That's been it. Yes, that has been. And let me pull up my Explorer really quick. I cut it out. See, I really don't follow P. Diddy a lot. Like, I'm nothing against rap.
But he's all over the news now. It's like that's all over the internet.
Right. All right. So, let's see.
Basically, he's like I said, it's a alleged charge, and so we're just going to go with that because
it's alleged, right?
It's alleged. But the Homeland Security went to his house, raided multiple properties of his houses. There was one in California and one in Miami, and basically they're looking for. Well, they took all of his electronics and his hard drives and everything, but they're looking for sex trafficking and shit like that.
That's what I'm seeing here on. I just did a quick P. Diddy raid search. New P. Diddy raid footage. I just did it on I think it's Bing. After P. Diddy's home in Los Angeles was raided by Homeland Security, the mother of his sons, Justin and Keem Combs, Miza Hilton, posted a video of she claimed were her sons getting handcuffed. But from what I'm reading here, it is alleged. So we're saying alleged. We don't know if it's true or not.
Right.
He was trafficking underage girls for first sex parties or whatever.
Well, not only that, but it's already been kind of proven though, Jay, because he did the same thing with Usher when Usher was underage, and he groomed him basically. He basically groomed Usher when Usher went to a P. Diddy. It was called P. Diddy's Flavor Camp. That's what it was called. And Usher went there when he was 13 years old and saw the lifestyle that that they were living and saw how things went. And that's how he was made into becoming Usher. So yeah, it's deeper than just girls and sex trafficking. It's deep. This guy is out there.
I mean, I don't know if they're going after the drugs, I mean, or anything like that, but I know I did catch what you're saying about alleged now again underage girls.
Allegedly. Well, see, that was another charge that they were at the clubs and the parties that he threw.
Right.
A guy the gentleman and his friends would get drinks from one table, and the ladies would get drinks from a different table, and all the ladies' drinks were laced with drugs. Allegedly. So there's a lot of different charges going his way.
Yeah,
A lot.
yeah, that's bad.
A lot. Yeah.
Peace to
He-
see. Try to catch with some of the notes in the chat here. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting a text. Let me see. Who is it from?
yes, Richard, it's called P. Diddy's Flavor Camp. That's what Usher said. If you watch the videos on YouTube, you'll definitely see it.
Okay, someone just texted me from a local number, 570 area code number, and I put was yo. So, yo back to you. I don't know who you are. I did message back and say, "Who's this?" So, yeah, we got a yo on the text. Yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Um, remember a couple weeks ago we got the dog barker guy.
Yes.
I haven't heard from him lately. I don't know if
I don't know.
do you. Richard has a question. Do you think he? I guess I'm gonna assume P Diddy went to Epstein's Island. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know.
Um. So Skeeter, what match is on? Let's
My brother's actually down there right now
oh, that's
at
right.
the WrestleMania.
They've now just a couple of years ago they started doing WrestleMania on 2 nights, like a Saturday and a Sunday. Always used to be, one night for like 4 hours or however they do it. Let's see him. I want to I don't know if Skeeter still has the link. So I want to send Skeeter the link. Let's see. I want an update on what's going on. I'd get an update on what's happening.
Yeah, maybe he can keep us tuned in.
Skeeter, be our update guy for WrestleMania. I just sent you the link to be part of the show. I sent it to your Facebook Messenger. Also, none of these people are sponsoring the show, but Snapple lemon flavored tea. Oh, I'd like this too. Okay, so for a minute, let's chat about wrestling. I haven't really been watching it lately. Like I'm going back. I used to really follow it like in the mid to late '90s. With Macho Man Randy Savage, Sid Vicious, when the Undertaker was becoming big. I actually one time now before, and I'm talking before the arena was built and even thought of. Locally, they would come to the Catholic Youth Center up in Scranton. Okay, and me and my buddy who went up at the time were sitting there. It's before the event, but we saw some of the wrestlers come pulling in, and I got a chance. I saw it was funny. He was driving this little Matchbox car, but it was Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and he's beeping the horn. And we're waving. During the intermission, my buddy wanted to go out and have a. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's not. Sorry, Molly. My buddy wanted to go out and have a smoke, so we went outside. Who walks out? We didn't, and no makeup, so it was like, so I didn't recognize her at first, but it was Sensational Sherry. But she didn't have on her makeup, like she wasn't like in the, character like makeup and everything. And she's like, oh hi, how's everybody doing? And I'm like, oh, that's Sensational Sherry. I was like, wow, I shouldn't see me. She's not outside of her character. She's just down to earth like everybody else. Passed away years ago. But I used to like watch big when it was NWA with the Fabulous Freebirds, the Midnight Express. To me back in the day, the NWA seemed more quote unquote real wrestling than like WWF at the time, WWE. WWE is more entertainment and showcase for the entertainment, which is great. But like back in the day, NWA and even WCW when it involved in the WCW, it was still it looked more realistic than quote unquote fake. Let's see. Someone put up a picture of P Diddy. Who's this? P or got me show. I don't know if you can see it. It's the guy texted me now, so we'll call him. I don't know. I doubt it's really P Diddy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not P. Diddy. What? Come on.
Yeah. It's but hey, if you don't want to tell your name, that's fine. Thanks for checking in with us anyway. That's cool. I remember.
Shit. If that's P. Diddy, tell him to come live on the show with us. So we can hear your side of the story.
It's years ago, before Vince McMahon officially bought ECW. ECW is ran by Paul Heyman, and they used to come to the Kingston Armory. Well, me, my one buddy Joe, and his now wife was a girlfriend, but now wife. We went down. We went down to see it, and I watched it on TV, and it was crazy. Seeing it in person was even crazier. Like, hi Susan, hey. All right, Sami Zayn, Skeeter.
Skeeter, we want live updates, you son of a bitch. Get your ugly mug on the camera.
Well, okay, this person saying, yeah, it's me, Diddy. I'm here to address the allegations. Well, you know what? Here,
Is P. Diddy hitting on you?
tell you what. I just texted him a link to be a guest. And if you want to be a guest with us there, boss, come right ahead and tell your side of the story.
Please, P. Diddy, we'd love to hear your side of the story. We know you're innocent.
There's the link. Or gladly give you a spot and tell your side of the tale.
Yes.
That way, it's not on text to me. Let's get it out if that's who you're saying you really are. So guys,
We might be talking to P. Diddy.
and
Or as he calls himself something different now. He calls
Did
himself Brother Love.
Brother Love used to be a guy in wrestling. He was,
Yeah.
I love you. The Brother Love show. Let's see. So if this is quote unquote Diddy, I texted him a link to be a part of the show. Let's see if he responds. And he's texting from a 570 number. So that's 570 is like in our area code. Wilkes Barre, Grand King. So, but I sent him a link. He wants to tell his side of the story. He's more than welcome to. Yeah, Marcus D's trying to look. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, P Diddy. Yeah, okay. But hey, here's what I say: if he claims who he claims he is, who he is, I texted him the link to be part of the show. Let him come on and tell his side of the story. Yeah, Diddy's trying to lure you in. Yeah. All right, Skeeter, there's something called a phone charger that will charge your phone. Skeeter, like, sorry, my phone's ready to die, or I would join you guys. So you plug your phone into what's called a charger. Charge your phone. No, I'm only kidding with you. Yep. How you doing, Susan? Susan's here with us. Let's see. Okay, we're caught with the ring. Now, again? I lost my train of thought, son of a bitch. See, when you get old, you lose your thought. Oh, so I did notice the gyro king I went to. That gyro kicked ass. That was good. Yummy, yummy. Now, last night I was driving around. I got hungry. Well, now let me backtrack to the beginning of the day. That day we went after the funeral. We went to Leggio's in Wilkes-Barre for the dinner, and oh yeah, we're doing good, Susan. Hey, Susan, how do those shirts fit? I know you got a shirt off us, 2 shirts off us. Leggio's is like a pizzeria Italian restaurant, but more like how do I want to say? It's not like just walking into the mall pizza stand. It's a more like what's the word I'm looking for? FP, like more of a higher quality restaurant. Even though it's a pizzeria, you can get like Italian dishes and everything. And for the dinner after, see, just in case let anybody know, we're mostly we're like we were raised Catholics. After a funeral, it's the normalcy is invite everybody to a dinner, like a lunch and dinner, whether it's a buffet style, wherever. Yeah, it's a nice Susan's time. I guess for that of you not watching this YouTube. Susan said she likes the material weight, and yeah, it's a nice. That's why I go with this vendor. It's a nice material shirt. But back to Leggio's, like they gave us for this type of setup. Hiya, Molly. Hiya, girl. It's they had your salad, of course. I'm not a. I'll eat salad once in a while, but I'm really not a salad guy. Then they had fettuccine Alfredo, but with the ziti noodles, like ziti Alfredo. There is you might be able to catch Molly in the background. They had ziti with the ziti with the traditional marinara. They had chicken, almost like not chicken tenders, but like thin, good. Then they had lasagna, meatballs. So literally, if you walked away hungry, it was your own damn fault. But I'd like to actually go back one night to actually do a food review because it was very good, very filling. But that was at like 2 in the afternoon. So by 7, 8 o'clock at night, I'm starving. Okay. So jump in the car. Where do I end up? The Denny's in Wilkes-Barre. So I don't know if they were a little short staffed, but it seemed to take a little bit longer to get the food than normal. Now usually me and the GF and you and I went there to the one in Pittston, but I was just let's check out the Wilkes-Barre one for a change of thrill. So I don't know if my server was changing shifts or he was going home, but it seemed like it took a long time for me to get. And I ordered the same thing. I ordered the ultimate omelet with a side of hash browns, and I usually get an iced tea. I'll do a moo juice and an OJ. But the omelet was packed. It was nice and stuffed with literally everything: meat, sausage, ham, bacon, cheese, onions, peppers, you name it. It was overall. It was really good. So it's kind of like made up for the time. Also, at the end, I was like, you know what? I'm dying for one. I got one of their chocolate milkshakes. Holy crap! It was nice, thick, and they even give you you got your glass full with the whipped cream and the chocolate shavings, but you also got the tin with the runoff, the extra. So literally, you got like 2 milkshakes for the price of one. So yeah, if there's a Denny's near any of you guys, get a chocolate milkshake. Now, in our first gift card giveaway, Fred P won it. So I'm dying to know, Fred, did you go to Denny's and did you get the omelet? Okay, if you didn't get the omelet, what else did you get? Let me know there, Fred. That was good. Let's see. I've got another text.
Oh,
All right, so the quote unquote Diddy is not accepting my invite to the chat, but he said Skeeter is the real one who's behind the allegations. Ask him and he'll tell you. So it's someone who knows Skeeter.
what?
Yeah. So this person that is claimed to be Diddy, who wrote, "I'm here to address the allegations." I'm like, well, here's the link to here's our studio link to come join us. Go ahead, come on the show. He messaged me back and said Skeeter's the real one who's behind the allegations. Ask him, he'll tell you. So somebody that knows Skeeter.
Wow.
All right. Oh, Skeeter did get or I'm sorry, Fred P did get the ultimate omelet for those that are watching on like Facebook or Instagram. Yeah, we're I'll give a shout out to the Instagram followers as much as the Facebook followers and the guys here on YouTube.
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe to the channel. Again, we want to build up FP's subs. So please, I want to put the I'm going to put it back up.
So
there's like a follow FP on YouTube. There's his link. Please like and subscribe to his channel. There's a lot of action on. Well, I'm just scrolling through my YouTube quick, and because I follow some food guys. I follow. Maybe we might touch on this next week. I don't know. There's they call themselves First Amendment auditors. Now, there's no legally called First Amendment. That's what they call them on Facebook. And they claim that they are going to they go out and stand up for people's rights. But what they do is their right to the right to record in public and stuff like that. So basically, they're stepping up for a right that we already have in use.
Are you trying to P us?
So that's quote unquote. But what the rest of everybody calls them is frauditors, because they basically an actual auditor will go into a business. And if there's a discrepancy with their tax books or something like that, not to walk into like a post office and shove a camera and just start recording people, but this is what these frauditors do. And so what started was they have now the frauditors, and then they have the frauditor trolls that go after and expose the frauditors, the auditors, as so. So maybe next week we'll take a shot. We'll talk about that for a little bit. If you just noticed there, FP was sporting let's see what's today. I don't know if he still is now. His paranormal shirt that he got from the Shop Zone. Get your shirts today. Really appreciate it. Also, I've been watching, which maybe I'll touch base on this next week too. There's lately, and now I work full time. My full time job, I work for Medicare. I work for a company that's contracted by Blue Cross and Blue Shield. I manage Medicare accounts. That's my full time job. But I know that we've been getting notices. Oh, Mark, some of those auditors, and I've watched a few like through the auditor troll, like not the auditor videos themselves, but the people that are exposing the auditors. Let me tell you, obnoxious isn't the word. Like obnoxiously pain in the ass. Like now. Here's the thing: I'll say, well, this is a constitutional protected activity of filming people, which technically he is correct, but these frauditors have their channels are monetized, so now they're commercial, and one of the terms and conditions from YouTube itself is if you just say if I took a video of FP, I would have to either get his permission, and also you have to whoever's in the video has to be compensated, or somehow figured out some type of compensation between because that auditor's getting paid for that video using the person in the video. And what they do is they'll walk in and they'll literally just take their camera and just start recording until someone gives them some negative feedback. Now, the positive feedback they could care less about because people aren't going to really pay attention to but it's the negative, the negative feedback that they do it for likes and clicks on YouTube to get more money.
Mm-hmm.
And there's actually some of these ones that they'll show them they'll have now when me and FP go out, we'll take our cell phone or we have a camcorder, or now with the new eMeet cameras. But some of these setups, I'm like, holy crap. They have the body, the body cam. They'll have a tripod with 2 cell phone. Holy crap. The money they had to put in their equipment, holy shit. And it's me and FP, we just go out just with what we have. It's but yeah, if Susan, we get a lot of phone calls for Medicare and all that, they're scammers. So yeah, sometimes though, and I get that too. I'll call out, I have to call out. Part of what I do is I have to make sure that a lot of members, they'll move or they'll change their phone numbers, and we don't have the updated information. So, and that's what I've been doing last week. I've been basically going through each member account, calling them and seeing if we, making sure we have the correct address on file because Medicare requires it. And I had to call a lady, most of them yeah, it's this, or no, we'll change it to here. Okay, thank you, blah, blah, blah. I had a lady, she's like, well, how do I know you're legit? I said, that's a good question. I said, here's what to do. I'm going to give you a reference number. Look on the back of your card, call customer service, give them that reference number, and they will tell you everything I just wrote down. Okay, thank you. And I'm like, hey, fine with me, because they don't know if it's a scam or not. And watching some of these scammer calls on YouTube, they're freaking vicious, and because they want to steal your money. We might do a day where we talk about scammers and frauditors, because some of that stuff gets in a Life with Lucia. Hey, is this Lucia? Is this Lucia or Glenn? I'm gonna assume Lucia. Here, hold that thought, Lucia. I'm gonna message you on. I'm gonna message you on, because I know I have you on Facebook. I know. Here, Lucia. I just text you on. I just messaged you on Facebook. I know you're a local blanking out, local business owner. If you want to use that link, chime in. We'll plug your business. If you want, plug your channel.
Yeah.
So I just sent it to you on Facebook. If you want to join us, you're more than welcome. Bring you on. Because I know you've been. I know I've been to a lot of food places. I know you travel, so I know you probably got some good stories to tell. If you want to be a part of the show, feel free. Just chime in with that link I just sent you. Or if down the road, like next week you want to be part of the show, I refresh the link sometimes. So if you want, if you want to come like next week, I'll send you a fresh link. But yeah, Lucia and Glenn, for those that cannot, the ones that are watching us on Facebook, so you can't see the comments. That's why I encourage all you to join us on the channel so you can see what's going on. Lucia and Glenn, their husband and wife team that they own. It's they have an tag, like an auto tag and title business, and they're based out of I believe like Dixon City, Scranton, or right near the Scranton border with 30A, not too far up 81. Yeah, they've been on. I've watched some. I caught some of their videos, and it's some of the places they go really neat. I'm gonna see if I could pull up. I'm sorry, pull up their I don't remember her YouTube link. Let's see. Find it really quick here. Try. Is Glenn with 2 N's? Oh, you see, I only one. Let's see. I think I just found it. Hold on 1 second. I definitely know I found it. I'm gonna put up one. Let's see. Okay. They also do food reviews too of different places. I'm gonna put their link up in the.
Hello, Moto.
Oh, we're getting a call.
Oh, sugar.
Hello, you're on live with Outside the Box. Who do I have the pleasure speaking with?
Hey guys, this is Mark out here in Pittsburgh calling you up.
Oh, hey Mark.
How you doing tonight?
Good. I gotta actually I have to put your number in context. I keep forgetting. We're doing good, Mark. How's everything out in Pittsburgh?
Good. I was watching the WrestleMania like you were talking about earlier.
Oh,
I got the Peacock subscription, on my phone.
Oh, okay.
It costs me like $6 a month, and they include WrestleMania and all the wrestling on that for free.
Nice.
I ain't watching them all tonight. I'll watch the replays tomorrow. But I did watch the women. They had the championship, the women's bout, the first one. And the one woman, I can't remember her name, but she gained her title. And then they had the ladder matches with the tag teams next. And then I turned them on. But they had a pretty big crowd there in Philadelphia. And that's a big thing. And like you said, they go 2 days now. They go Saturday and Sunday. So tomorrow they'll have a lot. I think The Rock's wrestling tonight in a feature match, but I'm not sure when.
Right.
You guys were talking about P. Diddy and all these guys. A lot of these celebrities to get money, and they think they can get away with anything they want to when the law cracks down on them.
Exactly. All of his money is not going to save him now.
Oh no.
Just like the women on The View, they got to sit there and tell us everything that's going on in the country. I don't know where the celebrities and the actors and actresses are sticking up. They're politically, people they got to tell us what to do and who to vote for all the time when they don't have a clue themselves.
Right.
So Skeeter was telling me that Sami Zayn won.
Yeah, she beat. She won her first match. She was the champ. She almost got counted out a couple times, but she pulled out of the pins. Then she ended up pinning. I think her name was Shell something. I forget her last name.
Yeah, no, Sami Zayn, he's a
excuses.
Sami Zayn's a guy.
Go ahead, Jake. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I used to watch WrestleMania all the time, like years ago. I think the last WrestleMania I actually watched was crap, one that I can actually remember anyway is when Hogan and Warrior went title for title. So that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I had surgery a few years ago, and then major back surgery. I had to come out and I had to do some rehab at a nursing home for a couple months. And one of the nurses' aides in there was a local wrestler. Figure that out. He worked in a nursing home. Was an aide. He got me tickets to the local event. His name was Thunder Bear Moore. He was up in the Indian stuff. And he got me tickets, and he told me to play along with him when I come down the aisle. He said, pull your cane and I'd trip me a little bit, and I'll start screaming at you, scream at me. I like it. Sometimes the acts that they put on are more fun than the wrestling.
Oh yeah. It was it's I remember what the hell? I was gonna say something. I lost my train of thought. I'm like, shit. It was about wrestling, and I forgot. Oh! I know. I remember. The Wild Samoans. I think it's off in Sika. They used to have it. Now I don't know if it's still there. It's somewhere in Pennsylvania, but it used to be in Hazelton. They had a wrestling training camp.
Yeah.
For WWE. Yeah, I don't.
I don't know how you find that out. You have to look it up, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, there was
a few years ago when I used to work at a farm outside of Pittsburgh. We had raised. They had made a movie out there, and they had Daryl Hannah and Lou Gossett there, and a bunch of big actors and actresses from years ago. Some of these younger people don't know, but at one time they were pretty popular. And they had a viewing downtown in Pittsburgh when they had the movie come out. We all got invited. And just as I was going into the movie theater, who was in front of me but Bruno Sammartino.
Nice.
So I said to Bruno, well, good. I got somebody to protect me. Now, I'm a big guy. So he turned to me and says, listen, I'm 80 years old, and you're as big as I am. I'm going to sit next to you. So he sat next to me, and they had an intermission in the middle of the movie. And he woke up, he was sleeping on my shoulder. He has hand on his shoulder snoring. Next thing I know, he left, and he never come back for the second half of the movie. The company that did the movie was going to do the documentary on Bruno. That's
okay.
Why he came to the movie.
That's funny.
It's kind of neat to see somebody like that.
Now,
and then one time when I was younger, I was going to, my doctor was one of the, they have, like I know a lot of stuff, you know how they think they call it an exhibition. But they still have to have a real doctor at ringside because somebody can still get hurt.
Oh, of course.
Throw you around like that.
You just moved that wrong way.
My family doctor was the doctor down at the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh when they had Andre the Giant down there, and he told me that he told Andre the Giant they have to check them out for their they still have to check their blood pressure and do all that. And he told me that he told Andre the Giant, your blood pressure's through the roof, and you're having a lot of problems. He was just a big man. His body wasn't meant to live that long. You don't live. No. He said, listen, I'm going to make as much money as I can because I'm kind of a freak in nature anyhow, so I'm not going to live that long. I might as well do the best that I can. I understand that, but you're kind of like that size. You're not going to live forever. Your body's not meant to take that kind of punishment,
Yeah, that's a cool story, Mark. That's Now I know.
Go ahead, Jay.
I know Shane Douglas. He's from, I think, around Pittsburgh area, and last I heard, now again I don't know how true it is, but actually after he got out of with his wrestling, he was actually some type of like high-ranking manager in like the Walmarts, and like he worked for Walmart. But he was like a manager or something. Again, I don't know how true it is. I don't know how true, but that's a few years ago.
That could be.
He was because he is from the Pittsburgh area.
Oh yeah. I think you're right. I think Shane Douglas was from Pittsburgh. When I was growing up, they used to have a show every Saturday called Ringside Wrestling, and they had the local guy from Channel 11. It's an NBC network, but they had him on doing the show, Bill Cardell, and he had the late night Saturday. He had all the horror shows on. He did shows like all the Vincent Price shows and all the different movies and stuff. I remember he would have the show on, and they had all people. They had 3 or 4 rows of people, and then in the back they had people painting. So it was just like left, right, and they would go through at the end, and they would have you say your name and where you were from. And I remember one time they went all the way around, and the same guy was going to come back on. He said, "Well, that's it for today." Ready to go on the second time, but they had a lady on her ringside row. She must have been 90 years old. She used to be on her. She'd get up there and start screaming at the wrestlers and pounding on the mat. You know, I really enjoy it. Like I say, it's more of an exhibition and show. People know, they know that the outcomes are pretty much, set.
Oh yeah, but it's still
fun to watch.
Oh yeah. I said, even though wrestling's fake, but I still, and once in a while, like if I'm home on Monday night, I'll watch Monday Night Raw or watch AEW, on during the week, whatever channel it's on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, me too. I watch just as much as I can. Like I said, I'm not always home to watch it, but when I am, I try to get, like I said, I'll watch WrestleMania tomorrow, before the second show's on. I think they start the show at 5, and they start the matches at 7. So I'm going to come see the other show tonight.
Nice.
Tomorrow night. I really want to watch The Rock and see how he did tonight. I try not to watch the TV, so I don't know what the outcome was till I watch it live.
Right.
Like I sometimes take sporting events when I'm working. When I was working before I retired, but before I was working, and I would try to not talk with anybody or try to watch any TV till I get home and watch the thing. But there was always something that was spoiled for you.
Oh yeah, of course.
And they didn't mean to, but they just didn't. And then I didn't even want to watch the game because my team didn't win.
Yeah.
But hey, I watched that video where you read that gyro. Boy, that gyro looked good.
That gyro was packed like you wouldn't believe. I'd eat it with a fork and knife. I'd eat it with a fork. Until I got it down, I freaking like grab it like a sandwich. And man.
It was huge. And it looked good. Not just was it huge, it really looked good too,
What it was,
they put a lot of meat in there.
It was like $12, but you know what? For that, it was worth $12. And
oh yeah.
I would try to get the extra tzatziki sauce on it because I love that sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a place around me that has gyros. It's in Washington, PA. And the guys, how they cut the meat off the thing and comes around, they cut it off there.
That's what he does too. And
but yeah, I like Greek food anyhow.
There's
I like baklava. I like one of their desserts too. They make it pretty good.
There's a place that I got to go back to. There's a place I want to go.
Sorry.
Sorry. There's a place I want to go back to. It's called Yummy Bowl. Okay, it's literally you sit down and you want to do the buffet or order off the menu, but a lot of people they'll go up and do their it's not really a buffet. Well, it's kind of like a buffet. You go up, they give you this bowl. You go up and you pick all your well, you tell them if you want what kind of rice, white, brown, or pork fry. So they give you this bowl. You go up to the line, and then when you're walking through, you put if you want chicken or steak or whatever you want, you put in this bowl. You can pack this bowl up to here.
Wow.
Okay, because it fits in the bowl, you're getting it. Then you go you walk around the bend, and then there's the guys there that'll take it for you, and then they'll cook it on the and then the server so you go back to your table, and the waitress brings you out in a different bowl your cooked food.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you, that's the first time I ever tried sushi. I never tried sushi before. I'm like, oh, sushi, thinking. But me and my one buddy went, and he's like, try it. So I first tried the non-cooked sushi, which wasn't bad. Okay, I honestly say it was not bad, but I also tried the cooked sushi, which was good too. Now, will I do sushi again? I don't know, but I definitely go back to do that yummy bowl. That was really good. But yeah,
Is that the place you went to General Zo this week?
no, that was yummy. That's called. It's called.
Zo chicken.
Yeah, that was from Yummy. Yummy bowls different. Yeah, it was, and normally they'll yummy will give you the pork fried rice, the chicken or beef or whatever you want, and then you get the egg roll. But I flipped the rice I wanted lo mein noodles for a change.
Yeah, I like the noodles myself sometimes. You get tired of eating rice every time I eat Chinese. I do the noodles, and then I gotta have my hot and sour too. That's my food. A lot of people like egg drop. They like different kinds, but I've always liked sour. I remember it was probably about 40 years ago. I first had my first Chinese food. A friend of mine got a raise, and he took us all friends out to dinner. He said, "We're going for Chinese." And I never had Chinese before. Ever since, it's my favorite kind of food. But I've never had sushi, and I've always been kind of scared to try it. So
I was always on the fence with sushi myself. My buddy's like, "Here, try, just try it." All right, what the hell,
I'm gonna give it a try. So I didn't know about eating the raw. And people were talking about you should eat raw fish and this and that. I don't know that a lot of people eat sushi and never get sick. So I imagine doesn't hurt you.
Oh, what do you have, Mom? You got girl. Oh, all right. Yeah. Mark, I lost my train of thought again. Okay, so how's everything going with you guys down in Pittsburgh?
Pretty good down here. We had a lot of the pool flooded down in Pittsburgh. We're fun and sad. That's all they call it. It's a bypass up to Pittsburgh.
Okay.
It's off the bridge and goes down alongside the water and then comes back up. Well, it floods. They have park there too. And where I live, there's a creek behind my house, and it's about 2 feet wide. Usually, it was like a river the other day. But I live never comes out of my house. So
okay. Yeah, I think FP has a question for you. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, I think FP has a question. You have a question for Mark FP?
Yeah.
What's your question?
Are you ready for the 8th of April and the end of the world?
Mark, I don't know if you heard him, but they're saying that when the big eclipse comes, it's supposed to be the end of the world. Did you hear any stories about that?
That was just like remember when in the 2000 every computers were all supposed to stop working and the world's going to collapse.
That. Yeah,
I don't know. I personally believe in it. If it happens and the world ends, I'm not going to know about it anyhow.
Well, I told FP, I said, I'm going to do a live stream that day because I'm off Monday. And I'm going to do a live stream through one of the local TV networks. Like I'll share stream it. And I'd be like, what if it's the end of the world? I'm like, then we'll interview some zombies or something. We'll keep the show going.
Yeah.
I'll watch you on Monday then.
Okay, cool. And I want to.
I'll let you go.
And I want a WrestleMania update. If you call back on Monday, I want an update. Give us the scoop.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you guys know. Sure.
Give us the report.
I'll let you know.
All righty, great. All right, Mark, it was nice talking to you again.
I'll talk to you Monday then.
All right, take care.
Okay, have a good night.
You too. Bye. Okay, that was Mark from Pittsburgh chiming in. And we would like to hear from Mark out in Pittsburgh. Let's see, going back to the chat here, Susan. Yeah, they call you for taxes. They call me for Medicare. Amazon, yeah. Okay, just catching up with the messages here in the chat. So right now we're at 4 people here watching on the stream. Okay. Oh, so getting back, if she's still listening, I sent Lucia a request or a link that she wants to be part of the show, but she has not responded yet. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna give her a little plug. And, she does food reviews too. So let me share the screen. I know this is Life with Lucia and Glenn doing Bobby O's and DuPont Pittston. It looks like they're doing well, here, I'll let you watch. It's about a 3-minute clip. So. Now, I did a Bobby O's, but it was mostly for the hot dogs. They do hot dogs, but yep, I got a sub too.
What's going on there?
Okay, so that was a quick road trip from Lucia and Glenn. Hitting Bobby O's. Now I did Bobby O's. The ending of last year, they did. It was part of my hot dogging series, and I did grab a hoagie, and I thought it was good too. But my only critique was I asked them mayonnaise, no dressing, because I knew it was going to be until later on. What do they do? Put the freaking oil and dressing on. After I'm like, ugh. So by the time I got to eat it later, it was all soggy and shit, and I was like all upset. But other than that, it was a thick sub. It was good. But I don't know, FP. What else we got to chat about?
I don't know. I don't think I have much else. Not for this week, anyway.
Yeah, well, I do want to give another shout out again. I just found out that my niece got engaged.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought I said in the beginning that I might have forgot. Yeah, her boyfriend proposed. She accepted. Now I don't know when the wedding's going to be or anything like that yet. But
wow.
Susan got a question. Jay, do you or FP ever have Primo's hoagies? Yes, I did a video a while back, and their subs are only like they're not 12 footers. They're not 12 inches, I should say. At least when I was there, it wasn't 12-inch. And I went to the one in Larksville, or the one in the Gateway in Kingston there near the corners. And I walk in, I'm like, okay, let me order, this one. It was like their version of the Italian. And I'm like, mayonnaise, no dressing. Everything on it, mayonnaise, no dressing, but I want to add sweet peppers. Okay, cool. Forgot to put the mayonnaise on it. I'm like, really? So I go back, I'm like, I asked, oh, here, let me give you a packet. All right. But the one thing, I mean, it didn't taste bad, but for what they charge you, I know they're a chain. For what they charge you, to me, wasn't worth it. Now, I could have got a bigger hoagie down the road from Red Subs in Plymouth. He makes a kick-ass. You get a 12-inch hoagie, and it's only like still. I was there about 3 weeks ago. Only like 5 and change. He only charges like five and change for his hoagies. He didn't increase it during the pandemic. He kept all his prices. He might go up here a little bit here and there, but for the most part, it was like 5 and change for when it was 12 inches. And even up the road from Reds, there's a place called Donnie's Hoagies. Better than Primo's. Cost better than Primo's. Which reminds me, I did do another video. I went Friday, kind of mid-morning, to a place down in Hanover. Well, it's on the Sansui. It's on the border of Wilkes-Barre and Hanover. I'm not sure, if it's considered Hanover yet, but it's across from the Salvation Army. It's called Don's Deli, and I got the number 7, which has capricola, ham. I forget all the meats. You got like 3 or 4 different types of meats, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes. Again, I add the sweet peppers and tell them mayonnaise, no dressing. And I got 2 of them. I brought one home, and it was like, and I got a drink. It was about $20 for everything. And I had the second hoagie later on that night. I have that video ready to go up one of these, in the next couple weeks to come. I got about 4 to 5 videos that I did that I'm getting ready to put up starting next week. But then the week of June 9th, dude, we're going down to Yakko's. We're going down to Lehighton. I think it's Lehigh or Lehighton. But we're going to Yakko's, get some dogs. We will be there. Let's see. Fred P saying try srirachis in 40 Fort. What? Where in 40 Fort? I'll have to look that up because I don't. That's one I never heard of.
Yeah.
Huh. I'll have to. I'll have to try that out. I'll have to check that out. That's on the list. Srirachis in 40 Fort. Let's you spell it SURACI. Srirachis 40 Fort, PA. Oh, it's an Italian cafe. Oh, it's on Wyoming Ave. I don't remember. Huh. Check out their website. Definitely here. I'm gonna, guys. If lives local, guys live local here. I'm gonna put the. There's their website. That's for Srirachis. Looking at the website, fine cuisine at Srirachis, where history and taste converge. You can enjoy global flavors right in the center of 44 Pennsylvania using only the freshest organic ingredients that have been meticulously sourced and created to please your senses. Our menu is a love letter to tantalizing cuisine. We have something to state. There's something to state your appetite, whether it is to be traditional bologna or refreshing poke bowl or phenomenal hoagie. Oh, let's view the menu. We hope to see you soon. Just cruising through the menu here. Soups, chicken, gnocchi, zeppa del Giorno. I have no idea. Okay, they had your basic salads, antipasto, Caesar, harvest, fall winter salad, Cobb salad, house salad. Then their signature hoagies, so served cold or pressed on a baguette, and a pasta hoagie, beef and cheddar, chicken bruschetta. Some call it Danielle, the Danny girl, Marazzi, Danny boy, breaded and fried eggplant, the NEPA, ham, roasted turkey, lettuce, tomato, onions, and mayonnaise, porchetta, palpette, house-made meatballs, marinara, mozzarella, tacchino, turkey Rachel. Then you have the chicken parmesan, chicken bacon ranch, eggplant parm, Goodfella, the Godfather, the Godmother, entrees, specialty boat. Yeah, they look like they got some. I'll have to check this out. Looks like they do catering. Also, there's a click for catering menus. Wow, definitely got to check this place out. Definitely. Well, it's a little after 10:30. We've been cruising for a good hour and a half. I want to thank everybody who has chimed in with us tonight. Remember, you guys are all awesome. And just to touch base one more time, regarding family is family. I know sometimes family members have fights, but they argue, and that's just life. But remember, in the end, at some point they're not going to be there. So keep it. I would just tell that person how much you really care, because someday they're going to be gone. And just as my own story said, my aunt passed away last week, and I was like, before she happened, I got to give her a call. And I just get with work, and I got to give her. And I lost train of thought, and I forgot. Now she's gone. So the last thing I said to her was the last thing I ever said to her. So just a little, it's still, everything's still fresh in my head, but friendship's friendship, family's family. If you're married, not married, have a girlfriend, engaged, again, congratulations to my niece Elena, who just got engaged I believe today. Because she didn't say anything about it yesterday, so it had to be today or last night. But congratulations to them too. Thank you all for hanging out with us here tonight. It means a lot. Erica, Kyle's, my cousin through marriage, and yes, you are family. Married to Kyle, you're still family. Erica, Kyle, Zach. I met Zach's wife yesterday, but I can't remember her name. I'm blanking right now. All my cousins. Kaylin, congratulations on your second child. You too, Fred. Have a great night. Zach and Kyle and Caitlin and Jenny. You know, it's funny. Quick thing. Jenna was my flower girl, and she was like, little. Now I start saying she's taller than I'm like, holy geez, everybody. Tiny. I still think they're the same age they were back then, and everybody's grown up, families of their own. Just keep in touch with family, man. That's family, friends, because again, you never know when you're going to see in the paper your obituary. But on that note, be blessed, stay safe. I am your SGW guy. Whoops. He's FP.
I'm over here. He's over there.
You guys have a great night. We will see you next week. Same time, same channel. Oh, but again, check us out. I will be streaming Monday for the Eclipse thing. We're going to see if we could, catch off one of the news sites. We'll do a stream of our own. So I'll probably come on. It's supposed to start around 3. So I'll start maybe 2:30, quarter of, see what happens. But I will be on. I will be here for Monday. All right, guys. Have a good night. Be blessed. Stay safe.